Up to today?
Just minding our own business.
Okay.
Do you mind letting me know that you're recording?
Okay, I'm recording. Are you recording?
Could you identify yourself as well, please?
My warrant number is P234858. I'm from Bromley Police Station.
Alright.
You don't need to know my name or shoulder number. That's my identifying number.
Coley politely asked the officer to identify himself, a simple, reasonable request. But the response is, "Kurt, you don't need to know my name. There's my identifying number." It's a small moment, yet it sets the tone for everything that follows. You can feel the distance instantly, the kind of defensive barrier that appears when confidence starts to outweigh clarity. Legally, the officer isn't required to give his name unless he's exercising a formal power such as conducting a search under PACE or the Terrorism Act. But policing isn't just about what's legal. It's about tone of trust and transparency. When an officer avoids something as basic as sharing their name, the message it sends is clear: you don't need to know who I am, only that I have authority. And that's exactly how public trust begins to erode.
I'm not required to give my name.
Why not?
Do I need to?
Is there a reason you don't want to?
Prefer not to.
Okay. I'd probably advise you not to stand here. It's quite dangerous for you to stand
So I'm
here.
responsible for my own safety.
I know you are. Is there a reason you're standing at the rear of a police station?
We already spoke. Like, what's all this about, bro?
No, I did speak.
You tell him just to leave us alone, like. Yeah, so why you come back out?
To you, have I?
Yeah, we've had a chat. That's it. Done.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Yeah,
You're coming back out.
I didn't speak with you.
Well, I work here, and I want to know why you're outside the
You
building.
don't need to know, do you? It's none of your business.
Well, what are you
I'm
up
in a
to?
public place. It's not any of your business, is it?
Makes me a bit suspicious, though.
Oh, then that's...
Especially with
You're
your
paranoid
attitude.
then.
It's very bad.
Moments later, that familiar phrase appears. The one so often used to justify unnecessary escalation. It instantly raises concern. But here's the truth. Suspicion is not a power. It's an emotion, and emotions hold no legal authority. For any search or detention to be lawful, suspicion must be reasonable, specific, and backed by objective facts. Filming from a public pavement doesn't come close to meeting that standard. In this case, suspicious really just means uncomfortable. And when discomfort, rather than evidence, starts guiding police action, public trust erodes fast.
What's wrong with my attitude?
Well, you're
You
quite
just come up to
aggressive.
me, started recording me,
Yeah.
asking my name, asking questions.
That's because you've got
When I've already
cameras.
we've already spoken with this
I
gentleman.
spoke to you.
So it's just a bit unusual, isn't it?
Not really. I think it's a bit unusual hanging around at the back of a police
Alright,
station.
well, I'm in a public place. I've got freedom of movement. If I want to stand there, I'll stand there as much as I like. Do you identify yourself? Yeah, that's not very good, is it? Could you like say the number, where you're from, your name?
Can you tell me your name?
No, I'm not going to give any names. Alright, good. It's not very professional, is it? Like you're talking to a member.
How's
Yeah, I
that
know,
not
but you're
professional?
talking because I'm a member of the public.
Okay.
You're
so
doing
am
a
I.
service to the public.
I'm a member of the public.
Coley says, "I'm a member of the public." The officer snaps back. "So am I?" It's a clever comeback, but not an honest one. Coley is an ordinary citizen, exercising his lawful right to film. The officer, however, represents the state and carries the authority and responsibility that come with that role. When you put on the uniform, you don't get to hide behind equality. You hold powers that ordinary citizens do not. And with those powers come clear duties. To identify yourself openly, act fairly, and stay calm under pressure. Claiming to be just another member of the public isn't humility. It's a denial of responsibility.
All these like tattoos and that,
God forbid.
little fit like jewellery and this and that.
No, and I've got earrings as well, sir.
He looks quite presentable.
Oh, thank you.
Don't know what's going on here,
I'll
but
sell the number if you need to take it down, man.
It's a bit
do
discriminating.
you mind
isn't it,
identifying
sir?
yourself?
Yeah, it's PC Fraser, attached to Bromley Police Station. There's
Young
my
man, that's a
phone.
bit discriminating, isn't
I'm
it?
not being discriminating
You are.
anyone.
You're saying I've got tattoos, this, that, and the
I'll
other.
just say these two look a bit more presentable than you do.
So because I have tattoos and piercings makes me unpresentable,
I
does
think
it?
so, yeah.
Well, that's your
For the
opinion, young
job
man.
you're doing, yeah, it's my opinion. We done?
Fortunately, ways have come forward in the way.
Now, whether you agree with the auditor's opinions on tattoos, or Nuz making a valid point about perception, the officer immediately gets defensive, insisting that times have changed and tattoos are now acceptable, and that's perfectly fine. But you can't have it both ways. If an officer chooses to express himself through body art while representing the policy, can't then take offense when a member of the public comments on that appearance. The auditor isn't attacking, he's simply holding up a mirror to the double standards that often exist between public scrutiny and police presentation.
Station that I work from, so I could stand here.
Alright.
The same as
Bit-
you want
bit
to
odd,
stand
isn't
here.
it?
Well, it's a bit odd that you're stood here, young man.
Young man.
Well, what would you like me to call you? You've not
Sir?
identified yourself.
Sir?
Are you a sir?
I'm a member of the public.
Are you a sir?
My tax pays for your wage. That would be...
Your tax pays for my wage?
Yes.
Well, your tax personally
The council tax
pays
that I
my
pay.
wage?
Yes, it does.
Well, mine personally? Because I pay tax as well.
Alright, I don't want to get into that argument.
I don't think that would go very far.
You pay tax on tax.
Coley reminds the officer that his taxes help pay for policing. The officer mocks a mine personally before brushing it off with a smirk. The truth is, simple policing in the UK is funded by taxpayers through government grants and local council tax. Yes, officers also pay taxes, but that doesn't cancel out public accountability. Sarcasm isn't professionalism, it's avoidance. A more appropriate response would have been yes, we're publicly funded. Instead, the officer chooses to win the exchange rather than earn the trust. And that is exactly the wrong mindset for someone wearing the badge.
Anyhow, is there anything I can do for you?
Well, you can tell me your name if you want to.
I don't need to, do I? I don't want to. I don't want to.
Fair enough.
Okay? Hope you have a lovely day.
You too.
Fraser, do you want to... We're just going to stand there, are we?
I can do. I'm on till 11 tonight. I can stand here. Can I not stand
It's just
here?
a bit of a waste of your time, isn't it?
Slightly.
Do you think taxpayers are going to
Well, I'm
be
a bit
happy
more
with you
concerned
just
about you
standing
because you're
around?
acting really suspiciously. You're very
I?
anti-police.
I'm not anti
You don't
anyone.
want to give any details over. You
What?
could be a wanted offender for all I know.
The officer says you could be a wanted offender for all I know. That's absurd logic. At that moment, the officer has zero reasonable suspicion. He's essentially saying, I don't know who you are, therefore you might be a criminal. But that's not how the law works. Reasonable suspicion must be based on specific objective facts, not guess assumptions or wild speculation. And the notion that wanted offenders would deliberately stand outside police stations filming themselves just to get caught is downright laughable. It's clear the officer isn't acting on evidence. He's grasping at straws to justify his continued harassment.
Would a wanted offender come and record outside a police
A
station?
lot of people do actually because they want to get picked up to go to court.
Alright, well, I don't want to get picked up. I'm not wanted.
Do you want to tell me you're recording me on another
I don't need to,
device?
do I?
I don't need to tell you I'm recording.
No, you do. It's in your policy to tell us, because if I want to make a subject access request for the information you're collating on me,
I don't necessarily
do so.
need to record
No, that's the
people,
reason
do
you
I?
have to let people know, because you're subject to
I have
data
to let you know at
protection.
one point during the interaction, yeah.
At a time that's practical.
Yeah.
And the reasons for that is because you work for an institution that handles data. So say I want to request that information you've collected on me, that's the reason. Obviously I don't have to abide by GDPR.
Okay.
So I don't need to let you know, yeah?
Do you have access to any drones today?
Possibly.
You do, because there's been one flying around our police station, and obviously with the aviation laws, you're not allowed to do that.
Okay, which aviation law is that?
You tell me.
The officer confidently claims that it's illegal to fly drones over a police station. But when asked to explain which law supports that claim, snaps back, you tell me. That response says everything. Key's drone weighs under 250 grams, placing it in the A1 open category under Civil Aviation Authority, CAA, rules. That means he's legally permitted to fly it over people and in built-up areas, including around public buildings, as long as it's done safely and outside of any restricted flight zones. There is no blanket ban on flying near police stations. Now imagine if Coley didn't know his rights, if he didn't understand the law or the regulations. He might have been intimidated into backing down or even unlawfully detained. This is exactly why knowing your rights has never been more important than it is today. That's also why I created the Know Your Rights Guide. If you have a moment, please check it out. It's linked in the pinned comment and the first link in the description.
Well, that makes sense.
Hello, did you miss me?
You've got a staff.
Come over to see me now. That's nice.
You've got an area where staff can park the cycles, yeah. And there's not many staff cycles in there. It's more of a where you put the seized electric scooters.
Is there a reason you're zooming in on me specifically, young man?
The reason you're stood like that?
What, stood here?
Is there a reason your hands are in your pockets?
Are you quite new
Because
to
you're no
the-
threat to me, I've already explained this.
You look quite young.
Yeah, I'm quite young.
It's nice to see youngsters in the force, to be
Let me
honest.
get a bit closer picture to you. Because you like zoomed in on me. Make sure I can get your full outfit.
Who's the most senior out of you three? Of your league?
Probably my colleague over there.
this guy's the most senior out of you three. How long have you been serving?
Just
long
left
enough.
of service. What makes him more senior?
You don't like me, do you?
No, I don't mind you. I'm indifferent
Well, you
towards
said a minute ago you didn't like me and you didn't want to speak to me, and you said I should leave you alone because I'm wasting your time.
I didn't say I
You've
didn't
come
like
over to
you.
see me again.
Because you're entertaining.
Fair enough. He's got a very good sense of humour.
This must be like the special unit.
Myself, I'm on an emergency response team.
Yeah, this is definitely some sort of special unit. You three.
When you're saying special, is that another derogatory term, or?
I just want to ask you, that's all, mate.
Just my opinion. What do I know?
I know. God forbid I share my opinion, though.
No, you can.
No, I'm not allowed, unfortunately.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah, I wish.
So are we done here?
I already said that before. Yet you've come over to speak to me again, and then zoomed in on me, which I found a bit. And what's your intention with your footage?
Just use it for my own recreation.
Okay. And do I have any access rights to that, bearing in mind you're filming myself and asking for my identity?
No.
No?
We had that conversation.
So if I don't give you permission to show my face in anything, you have to blur it out, don't you?
No, I don't.
I think you do. Because you have to ask if you're happy for me to be filmed, especially if you're going to publicise it to the public.
You're in public.
I think you need to understand things a bit better. So if I don't give you consent to show my face, you need to blur it out.
No, I don't.
No?
No, that's not how it works.
This is a critical moment. The officer clearly misunderstands how data protection and public filming laws work in the UK. In public spaces, individuals, including police officers on duty, have no reasonable expectation of privacy. The auditor is absolutely correct as a private individual is not subject to GDPR because the officer is in a public place that there is no legal requirement to blur his face or seek consent. By trying to invoke consent or privacy laws, the officer is confusing data protection regulations with public recording rights. It's a fundamental mix-up, and it exposes a worrying lack of understanding. So far, the officer has been wrong about his powers GDPR on law, and now filming rights for major areas of law that every officer should know. Meanwhile, the auditor demonstrates a clearer grasp of these principles than the officer enforcing them. It's genuinely shocking, as the auditor calmly says, "I'm not subject to data protection, and you're in a public place. If you're concerned about your face being online, you could always wear a mask."
I'm not subject to data protection.
But if
And you're in a
sharing
public
images
place.
of people-
You're in a public place. If you're concerned about your, face being put online, then you would wear a mask.
I'll be honest, if I was
You'd have to
concerned
secure your
about
own
that,
identity.
there'd be quite a few issues, wouldn't there?
Like what?
Well, I'd be in the wrong job for starters.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. The thing is, we're asking questions every now and then. Do you not like tattoos?
I do. No, I've got tattoos myself.
And you've got piercings yourself as well, haven't you? Do you wear jewellery?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I'm not at
Why
work.
point me out?
Because I'm not at work.
So when you work, you don't have jewellery in, no?
Listen, I don't really care. It's just a lot of people have that opinion, so it's just something I pointed
Times
out.
have changed, haven't they, young man? Policies have changed, such as we now can have visible tattoos, can't we? As long as they're not derogative, as long as they're not racist, as long as they're not offensive. We may now have
I'm
tattoos.
sorry if I hurt your feelings, innit?
You haven't hurt my feelings.
Why are you bringing it up again?
Well, because you seem to make a point of trying to hurt our feelings.
No, I'm not. I just pointed it out because people have that opinion. I couldn't really care less.
After the auditor mentions the tattoos earlier, the officer keeps bringing it up, insisting that the auditor is trying to hurt his feelings. At this point, it's clear the officer is getting emotional and taking things personally. The auditor simply made an observation about professional appearance. Whether anyone agrees or disagrees with that view is a matter of opinion, and he's fully entitled to express it. The fact that the officer keeps circling back to it shows that the comment has gotten under his skin. A truly professional officer would have let it go and moved on immediately, instead allowing his ego to take control of the interaction, and that's never a good look for someone in uniform.
It's nice that you speak for the people.
I don't speak for anyone. I just point it out and let people form their own
So
opinion.
what do you do for work apart from being an expert
I
cameraman?
can't tell you
in
that.
your own
I
time?
can't tell you.
Can't tell me, it's a
Can't tell you.
secret.
It's a secret. I don't need to tell you.
How long are you staying here for?
As long as I like.
Until you get bored.
Until you stop talking and leave.
I doubt you'll be leaving the same time as me.
If it's over 250, yeah, you've gone in. If it's lower than 250,
Oh, you asked, I answered.
No.
you ain't got it.
As soon as you get back in there, we'll probably leave.
Okay, we'll see.
Hopefully, this has all been good for everyone, yeah? If you
Your
got something out of
interaction
it-
has been very pleasant.
if you
Thank
got
you
something
very
out of
much.
it yourself,
Sorry?
if you got something out of it, there you go, great.
I'm being nosy. Is that just a camera into a USB stick, a live stream one?
No,
What's that one?
it's just simply it records onto the SD card, but it's got a built-in gimbal.
That's cool.
Yeah. And like when you zoomed in, I could
I'll be
zoom in
nosy.
like that as well.
Have a look.
Yeah, of course, it's only on a little screen.
I like that.
But you can zoom in and
Much
out.
better than an iPhone, isn't it?
Well, they can do live streaming. This
I know they
can't.
can.
Oh, that's true, yeah. That's true.
So, have we satisfied your?
Ready?
You're dismissed.
Oh, thanks. Can I go home?
I had to throw it in there.
Anyway, that's going to wrap up this one. Another clear reminder of just how quickly ego can take over when the law isn't properly understood. At the end of the day, it's simple. The camera doesn't lie. It captures everything who stays calm under pressure and who cracks the moment they're challenged. If you found this breakdown helpful and forget to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more weekly UK accountability content. And if you genuinely want to understand your rights stake, the next step, check out my Know Your Rights guide link below. It's written in plain, simple English, everything you need to know when dealing with the police in today's world. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.